we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the old Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Cookroom Street. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Grab made by the tight end. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run. A corralling from no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So the touchback will start at the 25. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the toss play now, running left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Smith. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. Keep up heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Incomplete for a third straight play. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Handoff to the right side. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Grab behind the line, it's Smith. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go. Going back to over-reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's looking to throw. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. To throw, it's Arnold. Makes the catch. It's Carr. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the run, it's Lyle. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Lyle. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Carr. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Sand. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. center, finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, hits the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on his huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Peoples. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. Outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. As the 1st down is still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Scanning the field, it's Arnold, bringing pressure. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there. And the deficit remains where it is. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a solid game, moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Takes the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking himself, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. QB bootlegs here. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're going to run it here. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Caught for the completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Gonna run it. It's Lyle. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You've got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. The defensive penalty moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this. But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the extra point was up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for a late deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Now they're running on the toss. He gets loose. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.